Hey guys, how you doing? Sorry for a little bit late because I've been out for something and then come back a little bit late and then I take a very quick lunch, right? So studying on some news, but not a lot of news, right? So we've been late about 1 hour, so sorry about that. So today we will have a very quick look on the BIRKENSTOCK IPO, right? It's ongoing now, right? So actually for yesterday, Dow Jones been okay, right? Rised for 330 points and then Nasdaq been more than 100 points. So our Falcon portfolio been better, right? 61.5 thousand US dollar. That means our Falcon portfolio been raised at 76%. Okay, then for everyone that you anything that you want me to analyze or comment, please leave your message under the YouTube, or you can directly email to me by Usstockmarketweekly@gmail.com. So this is the US 10-year Treasury yield, right? Been showed you for so many times. Still over 4%. Still at quite a high position of nearly 4.29%, right? So the stock market yesterday already performed good, right? Because this is very high. So this is our cover. BIRKENSTOCK is for scandals. Then we will go through it quite briefly in a minute. And Dow Jones yesterday rise at 331 points. Sounds quite good at a so high 10-year Treasury yield. Nasdaq been rise at more than 100 points, 112 points. So this is our Falcon 350,000 portfolio. Actually, PayPal been raised a little bit, right? Remember, at worst we've been lost about 15%, and then now yesterday just 9% only, right? So no need to be very panic when it tumble. Always you have to investigate what is the reason of the stock falling down, and then does the performance very bad? Maybe very bad, right? But maybe not bad at all, right? Maybe just one or two words, or maybe the atmosphere of the stock market is not good. And then at that time, maybe PayPal just need to go down 3 or 4%, and then the market atmosphere is very bad. So it go down 14%, and then you should not dump them out at that moment, right? So our Falcon 350,000 portfolio been 76%, right? This year our portfolio been rise at 32%. Sarah is doing quite good, right? On recent 1 to 2 months. Then you can go up to look at the stock price, and then Index, right? The pre-tax profit rise at more than 39%, right, to 3.3 billion euros. Quite alright for the first half, right? So if we have time, then we may analyze in our Hong Kong free channel. And this is today's news. Today China's announced the sales figure, right? The retail sales grew by 4.6% in August, right? That means last month, right? Expectation is just 3, so it has a little bit beat, and then the increase was also faster than the 2.5% per year at July. That means 2 months before, right? But of course the real estate is still not good, right? So it's still very bad. Quickly, we go to the BIRKENSTOCK. This is a Germany brand, and this company been so long. This company been established 250 years from now. That means 2.5 centuries before. Very, very old, right? I cannot find many years before how the product look like, but now it's like this. All is real leather, right? We call it sandals. This is sandals. Very expensive. You can see that, right? This is Europe. Then one pair is 49, nearly 50 euro per pair. So we can take a look on that, right? And this is the how the category divided, and it divided into sporty and non-sporty, right? So you can see that many of them is non-sporty, and then I think it's about 30% is sporty. And the global market size is 387.7 billion. I think this is Europe. And then you can take a look on the left side, right? That kind of sandals, right? Real leather. The selling price, this one is not the expensive one, just the middle price one. £66, right? Quite expensive for that. Like this, right? For the country of origin, all the brand sandals and footbags are made in Germany, and others for the shoes and boots are made in Europe. So their selling price is so expensive. Then you can take a look on that. It's quite cool, right? And this time BIRKENSTOCK is to raise IPO for 8 billion. Should be US, right? Because this is going to New York Stock Exchange, right? So this is 8 billion US dollar IPO value, right? And take a look on that. That means that it may be except for some discount on the floating figures. That means some set is 6 point something billion she want to raise, and some set is 7 point something. It doesn't matter, right? I think it's something between 6 and 8, right? And there are a lot of competitors for BIRKENSTOCK. The most famous one is the Crocs, right? I have it. A lot of people in Hong Kong or in Europe or in US have the scandal of Crocs. And then Charcoal, also very famous, right? So she actually has a lot of very strong competitors in Europe, in US, or in the whole world, right? Not only she. This is the first time because for previous 2.5 centuries, right, she is not going public. Right? So I don't know why she suddenly want to go public. We have to know that actually she is a German company, but 2021, one of the private fund under LV been acquired the main stake of BIRKENSTOCK. That means now, apparently BIRKENSTOCK is under LV. Something like that, right? It's under LV. But she is not going to public listed in Europe. She is going to public listed in US, right? And this is the first time she declared some of her financial performance. Because in the past, no need. She is not going public. But now, because she need to go public, so she discovered some figures. I think this is in US, because this is for US IPO. So we can take a look on that. Is for 2021, 2022, and 2023, just half year. We can see that it's something like that, right? Not very bad, not very good. In 2021, because of the COVID-19, so a little bit bad, right? Just 1 billion for the total revenue. Should be in US, right? Because this is for US IPO. And then in 2022, I think she recovered to original. That means to normal. You can see that the total revenue rise to 1.34 billion US dollar, rise at 29.2. And then if from this forecast, Half year is 0.69, right? That means for 1 year is about 1.4 billion US dollar, right? So I think this is normal. And then we take a look on the gross profit. The gross margin is quite high. The gross margin is quite high, right? We take a look on the upper one divided by the lower one, and then we can see that the gross profit for 2022 is about 47%, right? 47%. Not very good. Why not very good? Because of COVID-19. And then in 2022, it rises to 60 gross profit, right? 60 is not a small figure for gross profit. And then now for 2023, just for that half year, also 60. I think 60% gross margin is her normal gross margin. And then we take a look on the operating profit, right? Operating profit, I think is all right? And then when we go into the operating profit, you can see that suddenly dropped a lot. You see that 2021, when there is the COVID-19, 14% only. 14%, 1/4. And then 2022, because of the recovery, 29. And then now, this year, half year, 18.3 only. That means her normal operating profit may be just 18, right? And then I have calculated, at the top is the comprehensive. That means included the other sub-company. So we jump across that. So I take a look on the lower one, cash flow from operation. Take a look on 1 year before, total revenue and the cash flow from operation. When we divide them, 2022 is about 18 point something percent, right? Still okay. But if you take a look on the just half year pass on 2023, you will see that if the figure isn't wrong, the cash flow from operation percentage is just 0.6%, very small. That means she will have big acquisition or to buy something, I don't know. So the cash flow from operation suddenly, before going IPO, dropped a lot in 2023. Or maybe this is the reason why she only go into public at this tough time after the COVID-19. So actually, if you ask me, I rather you buy the IPO of ARM rather than BIRKENSTOCK, right? Because I think that actually the competitor is too many, right? Too many. I know that then she is from high class one, right? With a very high selling price, with a real leather manufacturer in Europe or Germany, but all the others may have the same background, right? That means she doesn't have the monopoly. Look at Crocs, right? Crocs stock price been strongly raised during the COVID-19, but quickly collapsed and then rised up and then collapsed, right? So it's been a tough time, right? Actually, I prefer to have the complete story of the financial statement before we decided to buy the stock of BIRKENSTOCK or not, right? This is just something like the piece by piece information. Just because she need to go for public, right? So she declared maybe because of the finance is not good, then she need to raise money from the market, but not a lot of money, just 7 to 8 billion US dollar, right? So I prefer to stay tuned unless then she go public listed and announced her first time financial performance. Then we can deeply study and then decide if we should put our money in or not, right? Okay, thanks guys for watching, and then sorry for a little bit delay today. And I hope everyone have a very good weekend. So your like, comment, share is welcome. So please do not forget to press the bell icon next to it. So whenever there is video uploaded, YouTube will inform you automatically. Okay, see you guys next Friday. Everyone have a very peaceful weekend. Bye bye.